Hey guys, welcome to the new episode of 52 Week Challenge 2020. Did you made a mistake? Really? Okay, no problem. Today I'm going to talk about how you can bounce back from your mistakes. I'm Vinod from Abu Dhabi, UAE, and this is really great to talk about mistakes. So guys, let me tell you that mistakes are not really the reason of failure. Okay, listen it carefully. Mistakes are not the reason of failure, but repeating of the same mistake in the same transaction is a reason of a big failure. So only the major thing what we have to take away from the mistake is not to repeat in the same transaction, in the same nature. So this is the main thing what I want to talk. But yes, I'll tell you that what exactly is a mistake, how you made it, how you can correct it. But before that, I want to take you to your primary school. Do you remember that the pencil was given to you and the eraser was also given to you because that time you were allowed it to make mistakes and there was always eraser to erase your mistakes. Okay, but as soon as you finish your primary class, in secondary you are given a ball pen or a pen, because that time it is considered that now you will use your mind to bring your right thoughts and to write something which cannot be erased. So making mistakes is not really accepted knowingly, but however there are ways, if you commit a mistake, how we can overcome. So guys, mistakes cannot be avoided every time. Making mistake is our nature, it is natural basically, okay, but accepting the mistake, okay, is showing our culture, okay, and moreover that correcting the mistake shows our attitude. So it's important that once you make a mistake, it's okay, accept it and correct it. Because let me tell you that you cannot avoid mistakes all the time, okay? Those people who don't do anything, they don't make any mistake. But let me tell you that doing nothing is the biggest mistake, okay? But however, life always give you chance to correct the mistake. Guys, every mistake should leave you with a lesson. You should learn a lesson out of it. Let me tell you a story, maybe you can understand it. In the age of 67 years of guy who was having a lifetime of his efforts and whole laboratory. By the way, his name was Thomas Edison. Okay, I'm talking of Thomas Edison. In 1914, he was 67 of year age, and that time his all efforts, all the laboratory, everything got something and it got fire. You know what? He was looking by his eyes, his all lifetime efforts going in a smoke. Okay, and what happened? He says to the God, great, you are great, because disaster has got something great in it. My all mistakes are burning now. Oh my God, what attitude. And he was having no insurance, guys. And this guy of 67 years of age, he took it in a positive way and he learned a lesson from that mistake. And you know what? Within 3 weeks, he invented phonograph. That is something, you know. So thing is that those incidents what is happening or those mistakes what is happening which is not in your control, accept it and learn a lesson from it. So you know, I'm going to tell you 3 ways how you can handle the mistakes which has happened. You cannot do anything out of it now. Mistake happen. So the first and important, the foremost thing is that accept that you made a mistake. Admit it. Please don't try to blame others. Don't try to blame the situations. Don't try to deny with it. Do not ignore it. If you think that you made a mistake, go and say in the front of the face, I made a mistake. You know what positive people say? Positive people say, I was wrong. I was wrong. They say, they have a courage to say that I was wrong. And what negative people say? Negative people say, no, it was not my fault. It was not my fault. It was not my fault. They always try to ignore and deny. They never admit. So if you are a positive people, you should do the first major thing, accept that yes, I was wrong. I made a mistake. You know what? The second important thing is that learn from the mistake. learn from it. Every mistake can give you a lesson if you are open-minded and you are able to receive it. Okay, some people never learn from the mistakes. Some people are wise enough, they don't learn from their own mistakes, but they learn from others' mistake. So that is the I had proactive approach, that you don't make mistake, but you learn from others' mistake. So important thing is that learn. And let me tell you, experience is the name of the mistakes. People say that I'm so experienced. So what exactly means experience? Means he has gone through so many challenges, so many mistakes he committed, and he learned a lot out of it. So the important thing is you have to learn from each and every mistake. You know what? The third thing is that never ever repeat the same mistake. Make a commitment that yes, I'm not going to repeat the same mistake. It's happened. I learned from it and I'm not going to repeat it, because failure is nothing but a repetition of the same mistake. Okay, there are some people who are repeating the same mistake again and again, and they are so perfect in making the mistakes, and it becomes very much a perfect habit, and it being driven automatically by the subconscious mind. And you know what? Sometimes they say that I have been doing so for years. Okay, it does not mean that what you're doing for years is correct. So important is make mistake, learn from it, and never repeat it. So guys, don't commit another mistake, because if you haven't subscribed this channel, subscribe it now, like and share, and put your comments on it. And if you are thinking that other people can also be helpful from this particular episode, share it with them. So guys, see you next Friday, 7 p.m. Till then, bye.